What's up, everybody? Three white officers pinning crimes on black people, incarcerating innocent people for crimes that they did not commit. Just doing stuff. I mean, to be a white officer and charge folks for crime they didn't commit, I mean, you ain't got nothing better to do but charge people with crimes that they didn't commit. Pinning crimes on folks for nothing. Just doing stuff. Because the race, just being racist, in other words. It makes no sense to do stuff like that. They ought to put you under the jail. All three of you. Put you under the jail. You pinning crimes on folks that really didn't even do nothing. I mean, how you just pin something on somebody because they black? Because they walking down the street, minding their business, walking to work, walking to see their children, and you just pop out of nowhere and pin a crime on somebody. Do you know how that makes somebody feel to be charged with something that they did not do? That's you you had to get out on bond, you had to go to court to prove your innocence when somebody don't charge you with something that you did not do. I don't you know I know being a policeman is a hard job. You have to go in and, you know, be sensitive to certain people. You have to be careful. You're supposed to serve the community, not hurt the community. But I guess since it's a black community, who cares? Who really cares? You should care. If you protect the white community, you should protect the black community. If you go in a white community and you don't charge a white person with crime they did not commit, you do the same thing in the black community. Or don't be a policeman. One of the two. That's a disgrace. That's a disgrace when you can get three policemen to do it. How many other policemen is doing it? How many other policemen are doing this just for the helplessness of it? Keep trying to tell you what you put out, you receive. What goes around comes around. You put out negative stuff, you go get negative stuff. You do right, then people respect you. If you do right what you're supposed to do, then the community respects you. But doing stuff like this, you will never get respected by the community. That's why folks don't like cops now. That's why they fear cops now. Because you keep doing stuff like this. It seems it's more criminals that's on the cop force than it is on the streets. It seems to me, if you keep doing stuff like this, it make the policemen look like the kingpins, the big bosses. That's not your job. Your job is to serve and protect those who in of needs. You're supposed to help the community, to bond with the community. And when you do stuff like that, when you bond with the community, people respect you. Doing stuff like when a cop do stuff like this, don't nobody respect you. You don't deserve to wear a cop uniform when you do stuff like this because you representing your city, the mayor, the council. You representing your community. Now, there's some people who out there who do wrong and should be punished for who doing wrong. But if ain't nobody doing wrong, why would you make somebody who ain't doing wrong look like they is doing wrong? Why would you put crimes on folks that ain't done nothing? Didn't nobody do you like that. So why do somebody else like that? I don't understand where America is going. But it looks like we headed down a dark path when you start doing stuff like this. You got bad policemen, you got good policemen. But if you keep getting them bad policemen, you ain't gonna be able to find the good ones. Who's doing the jobs? Who's helping the community? You keep if you take a bad apple and put it in there with some good apples, eventually the good apples will turn bad. You got to get rid of these bad apples. Then you might have people might learn to respect the police departments if you don't get rid of these bad apples. So let me know what you think about this article. Hit that subscribe button. Thanks.